Hey, what's up guys? Prof Tom here. We're gonna have a look today about everything to do with your first competition. I'm a big advocate of people should compete in jiu-jitsu at least once. Like that's a minimum, clearly, that's not ideal. A minimum, gotta try something, it's not gonna kill you. But people are worried and people say they're not worried or say they don't compete for different reasons, but I've often found that fear, anxiety, stress, these are all very common things for guys and girls, young and old, high rank, low rank in jiu-jitsu. My advice would be to compete while you're a white belt, because as much as you think a white belt with stripes is important, in reality, guys, it's just a white belt. Like, no one's got any expectations of you. Even myself competing as a black belt, I'm not worried about losing or winning, because if you train hard, you try your best, you're competing at good levels, you're gonna lose all the time anyway, no matter if you're a world champion or not. So I think the best part about competing is to get over that fear of failing or not getting the outcome you wanted around your peers. Because if you can liberate yourself from that fear and then marry that, which you must, to learning from your mistakes, which is just a common theme in jiu-jitsu. We do it on the mats, we certainly do it in competition. If you're not afraid of failing and you're willing to learn from all your mistakes, that's like a superpower recipe for success, not just in jiu-jitsu, but I think anything. But I think jiu-jitsu is a great way for us to learn those principles, like really take them to heart. So my advice if you're gonna compete for the first time is to have that mindset going in. No expectations, just fun, try hard, don't try to fail. Be okay with failing, but just try as hard as you can, enjoy the process, have fun. When you feel nerves, don't view it as negative. View it like you're going bungee jumping and you feel nerves. That's why you paid to go bungee jumping, to feel the nerves and jump off and have the adrenaline. Jiu-jitsu competitions are the same thing. So try to view them like that. So any adrenaline is a good thing, not a scary bad thing. I would say have a very clear strategy. Don't ever just say, I'm gonna go out there and see what happens. I think that's kind of the worst. I think the best strategy is to have your best position. So let's just say that's a takedown or say a guard. So if I was a good wrestler, judoka, I would say go for my favorite takedown and consolidate top position, work towards my favorite pass. If I was more of a guard puller guy, like I certainly was at the start of my career, I would pull guard and just no one's gonna pass my guard. And then I'm gonna work for my favorite sweep and my favorite submission. And then from there, everything else is gravy. Like if they pass my guard, I'll be trying to get back to my guard and try to get sweep points to get the points back. If I'm on top and they sweep me, I'll be trying to get out, sweep them back, get my points back. They take me down, I'm looking to sweep them, get my points back. If points get taken from you, you must demand to take them back. After that though, I guess with competition, you gotta make sure you hit weight. In jiu-jitsu competitions, most of the time, we weigh in and fight right away, So make sure you're underweight by a pound or so at least, and have enough sugar in your system. People might criticize me for this, but I believe, the body does need simple sugars, especially before an event like jiu-jitsu. And I'm certainly not the only one that thinks this. This permeates all of sport, of course, jiu-jitsu. So, you see people having some honey or stuff like that, some Gatorade type stuff before competition's really good. One thing I've found is I try not to eat or drink too much in about the hour or two prior to the competition. I used to eat a lot, and then I found I got sick in a couple of matches and probably lost some matches that I maybe didn't need to just due to cardiovascular nausea reasons. And so that's something I'd advise, keep the water and the food out of you so you're not peeing 50 times before you compete. And then when you go out on the mats, be respectful. Nothing's ever gonna change the referees' minds, so be a good sport to the referees, to the spectators, to your competitors, to the fellow coach, to your own coach, to the table, everybody. And just get stuck out there and start competing, guys. You should at least compete like the gi once and no gi once, I definitely think. And then who knows, you might love competing, you might not, you might take your jiu-jitsu in a different direction, or MMA, who knows. But guys, if you haven't competed before, I highly advise it. Even with a bunch of little injuries or whatever in my body, last year, 2019, I competed, I think 12 times at events. I think 7 of those were USA, international IBJJF style events. And, I wouldn't change that for the world. Each one of those competitions is an experience and a lesson to be learned and a fun memory. If you ask me what I did on March 7th last year, I wouldn't know. But I know what I did this year. And I hope you can fill your days with as much of that as you can as well. So go out there, have fun, give it your all, stay relaxed, and enjoy jiu-jitsu competition. Because I think if that was the only thing I could pass on to you, that would be the most important thing. Enjoy it. Take care, guys. I'm Professor Tom. You can follow me on Instagram at TomDavyBJJ. And also check out our website, guys. We've got a ton of free courses. If you want to see my free footlock course, we've got it at thegrapplingacademy.com. So hope to see you guys there or online. I'll catch you next time.